me and two of my buddies were driving from Indiana to Iowa City, Iowa.
Okay.
And we're going to some college campus.
Yeah.
And we just freestyled the entire time. And like
the
literally,
entire time? How long of a drive is that?
bro, it was like 6 hours.
6 hours and you freestyled the whole time?
Dude, but like,
that's awesome.
Like, yeah, it was awesome. But kids get, like, one of my boys just kept getting lost in it. And he like,
you just rap the whole.
You love it though, because they're just, you get lost in it and then you just never stop.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, yo, what is up? Welcome to Choices Podcast number 58. You know, we're veering off the track that we've been on a lot recently, which is the comedy road, all right? We're taking a quick pit stop at Rapper Lane. Ooh, baby. We got my good friend here, young Chelsea. Give a round of applause, people.
What's good?
Thank you so much for coming out. He is actually, you are living in Indiana, so you did quite a drive to come and do this podcast and hang out with us, so we really do appreciate you stopping on by.
Hell yeah, dude.
For the record?
Yes.
Thank you for having me on. This is a big deal to me.
Dude, it's my pleasure.
I really do appreciate it.
You know, it's the same thing. Both of us are feeling the same thing. I'm appreciative for you, and you're appreciative of me. So that is something.
Gratitude, baby.
Yeah, it's great. So
I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for coming out. And, you know, tonight is going to be fun because, as most of the viewers know, I would imagine, unless you're new around here, you know that we do freestyles every once in a while, all right? And some of the comedians can do it, right? So, like, some of them can, but honestly, like, I'm pretty sure only one has done anything that's, like, made a funny kind of song. So I'm excited to actually, you know, have somebody that at least knows a little bit about freestyle. Like, I'm not dude, we're not trying to make anything great here.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but
no.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best.
Listen, we'll just have fun, man.
Yeah, it's all about
having fun.
You at least make music, so it's not like it's something completely random. It's not like I'm bringing a canvas and paint and being like, all right, dude, fucking do this. No.
But later on, we're going to bring the canvases out so that you guys can start painting.
It is true. Did you see what I painted recently? This is so
the cityscape?
Wasn't that kind of...
It was dope.
No,
yeah.
it was nice.
Dude,
I really liked the blue in the background. It was very relaxing.
Well, thank you, man. That was a fun one. That was like one of my first paintings I did where I was actually like, dude, I can look at this.
Yeah, like I can hang this on my wall, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I can look at
sick.
this. And I don't know. It's been fun doing random stuff. But anyways, young Chelsea in the building. So make sure before we even get started, make sure you show him some love.
That's right,
because I'm going to tell the people how we kind of got in connection, okay?
Okay.
So... from my recollection, and prove me, and please prove me wrong.
I sent you my music, one of my songs, and you're like, dude, this isn't that bad. Like, you should keep doing this.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you followed me on Instagram or whatever, and I'm always looking through my DMs. Like, I know a lot of people, they stay away from the DMs, but I'm all up in. I'm looking for gay dudes.
I'm looking for wifey, baby.
Yeah, I'm looking for gay dudes for a quick blowy. Like, you know what I mean? Them gay dudes know how to suck a mean dick.
That's all I know.
So, no, but honestly, I do get a lot of gay guys in my DMs.
And they do want to suck his dick.
And they want to suck my dick. And it's fair. It is fair. And
no, that's totally valid.
And so it's fun, though. It's fun to get your dick sucked. No. It's fun to actually just, like, look and see what happens because there's somebody from Switzerland. There's you, a rapper or a musician.
You never know what's in them boxes.
Exactly.
Dude.
So it's fun. And I was just scrolling through one day, and you sent me your music. I checked it out, and I don't want to like put you in a box or anything, but it really, you know, it was just like, oh wow, this guy is giving me little, like, you probably hear this all the time, so I really do feel bad saying it.
What?
Lil Peep vibes, like, you know what I mean?
Dude, that is like the best compliment though, because like Lil Peep for me is like a giant inspiration. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so like when I was listening to your music, I could tell. I wasn't sure if it was true, but at least that's what I felt, and so I was like, dude, this is actually something I fuck with. Like, there's some, I mean, anybody can create anything they want, and so there's a lot of shitty music out there. Honestly,
there is.
In my opinion, most of the mainstream stuff is really bad.
Real bad.
Oh,
really bad.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir, man. I think, like, I mean, when I look at the mainstream, it gives me hope. Is like, okay, I could really do this as long as I get into the industry. Like, but you gotta get in somehow. You gotta know somebody.
All right, man. So we were talking before the podcast about how life is an analogy for life. Like you can go into another random topic of the world and find something that connects with music, all right, or whatever. And
Cooking,
so I'm
bro.
kind of losing what I was originally thinking, but what I was trying to say was, what was it, motherfucker? What was it?
You were talking
What was
about
it?
you was talking about mainstream sucks.
Yeah, I think you were.
Mainstream.
You
Oh,
were
got it.
saying-
I got it.
okay,
I got it. So, like you said about, mainstream gives me hope. That's a good mindset. The same mindset I have because I learned something new recently.
What's
Okay, and I'm going to share it with you.
What's good?
It's not all about the talent. All right, it's most of the game is about networking and getting connections that will help you in the future.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So, for me, for example, I'm hoping one day, maybe one of my friends that I am creating and one of the friends I have, maybe one day they'll blow up. Maybe I'll blow up. If one of us do, I'm gonna help my friends.
You could pull everyone with you, right?
Exactly. I'm gonna help my friends that are in the now. If I am the one that gets lucky, and I would hope that if they blow up and they're getting jobs, they would help me out as well.
Of course.
And so what I'm trying to say is networking is almost, if not more important than talent.
I think so. Like, what I hear a lot is like, the music is 10%, and then the business is 90%.
Oh,
of it.
100%.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, at first I wanted to be like, no, that's stupid because the music is the product. But the more you look at it, man, it's like, if you can get somebody in the industry to fuck with you or just like your music, it opens so many doors. And it's just like, I don't know.
And it's even beyond that too, right? Because like think about like you see a lot, TikTok right now is like the radio was for our parents, right? Like that's where people are blowing up. Like whatever you want to feel, that's how it is, right?
True.
And there was a dude, Ricky Desktop, that was on there making beats, right? And like out of nowhere, 2 or 3 of his songs, people are like doing those like viral dances to the songs. And now, I mean, the dude's like kicking it with like top end people because of his marketing. I mean, literally, dude, every time I go on TikTok, I'd see this guy 10 times a day. And he just knew how to get himself out there. And that's the big thing is like once you start getting eyeballs on you, then you can show your talent. But yeah, you're right. It's all about getting people to you. You know?
Look, we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now.
I mean, yeah. Dude, if I blow up tomorrow, I'm taking you with.
Well, thank you, man.
That's really all I want to do, though. I want to make it and then boss up everybody around me.
So, all right, listen to this. What is your definition of making it?
I mean,
this is important.
So, if you asked me like, end goal, where do I want to be?
End goal, wow.
I want to be like bigger than the Beatles. Like I want to be bigger than
Love
that. I truly believe like you gotta just shoot for the stars, and like worst thing that happens is you hit the moon. Like,
it's funny.
We literally talked about this.
So there was this comic on here, Steve Cass. His saying was, "Shoot for the moon, land upon the stars." So what you're saying is the same thing.
About the same. Dude,
I think his makes more sense too because moon's closer.
Yeah, you just gotta like we are so limited to what our mind tells us. Like
yes,
there's so many people in this world where they don't chase their dreams because they're like, no way I could be the next Brad Pitt or the next Joe Rogan. Like there's just no way. But how the fuck do you think Brad Pitt or Joe Rogan got to where they are, dude? It's like
they just started.
Dude, they started, and you gotta start.
Okay,
it's never too late to start.
I can also even add to your point here. So, for example, a lottery ticket, the odds are like 1 in a million or plus. Okay,
Facts.
But people buy that ticket. The odds for us making it may even be less than.
Oh man,
it may, or maybe even worse. But it's such a better bet to place on yourself than on a fucking ticket.
Oh, facts.
So what I'm trying to say is yeah, man, bet on yourself, especially if you believe it.
Got. It is
especially
all you
if
got.
you believe, man. So much is, I'm sure, same, and we're gonna get into it. So much has happened to me to lead me to where I am today. I'm talking experiences with people, inspirations, whether it just be another human sharing a few sentences with me that changed my course of my life forever. That has happened. The only reason why I'm doing stand-up right now is because a stand-up comedian told me that I should try it. Before then, dude, I was just a ginormous fan, and there was this little twinkle in my heart that always said, Noah, you should do stand-up. But it was such a small twinkle that I always shunned it, and I always pushed it down because I was scared.
Scared of failing?
Scared of it all. And once that guy told me that I should try it, an actual comedian that just performed in front of me, in front of thousands of people, he told me, dude, that turned that little twinkle into a goddamn supernova. It was like, and I had no choice from then. So that's why I try to be a good human, because, dude, that comedian, I'll say his name, Ari Manis, he just shared one sentence of his life with me that changed my life forever.
That's right.
So
that's special, man.
And I know that you, me, Jay, everybody watching, we have the same power, man. It's just being a good human.
And you know what's crazy too is Ari didn't know that would change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, those moments aren't like something you can just like, oh, well, this is going to be something, I'm going to tell Noah this and he's going to remember forever and become, what, you know?
He was just being a good guy.
He was just being a good guy. And now look at, it's literally, like you said, change your trajectory. So those moments are so special. I mean, even like, I'm sure there's a moment when you were 4 years old you can remember, but like you would never know on that day that you remember that forever, you know?
No. So I want to
Precious.
We're talking too much about me, baby. It's something I tend to do. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, this is your show, man.
But you're the guest. You're the guest. I wanted to ask you something. Obviously, you're involved in hip hop and, you know, that kind of genre per se. But I want to know, outside of hip hop, what are some of your favorite types of music to listen to? Are you rocking with R&B? Are you a jazz guy?
Man,
or what kind of vibes are you going with? That's
the thing. Like, I do not discriminate with that. It's like, dude, some days you could catch me listening to classical music. Like,
that's my shit,
dude.
And
us too,
dude. And it's I don't know what it is about classical music, but like you turn that on and maybe you're working on something in the background, but it's just it's so like calming. And
it's telling a story with notes. So it's like, dude, it just brings you on a journey.
It's just it really is beautiful. But besides that, dude, I listen to everything. Like I was listening to Flume today on the way up. He's like a DJ, I guess you would say, but like he makes some like EDM stuff.
Oh, dope.
Interesting.
So I listened to some EDM,
nice.
And then I was listening to I listened to a lot of like Wayne. I listened to Notorious B.I.G. a good amount.
You're getting into hip hop, motherfucker.
Oh, well, sorry. But like that's mostly what I listen to. Like, so a lot of it is hip hop.
All right. Now, if you don't, I really recommend you do this.
What's up?
Do you listen to jazz at all?
No.
Just do it.
No, I don't think I have.
Dude, can I tell you why I want you to listen to jazz?
Why?
I think it is truthfully one of the most beautiful creations that we have made. Mm-hmm. I think, dude, it is amazing. It's like, it's so hard to explain, but what jazz does for me, it's like it's unlocked
creativity.
Dude, it's so beautiful.
Who's your like go-to jazz guy?
My go-to is Paul Desmond.
Okay.
But I have a bunch of favorites. Okay. Obviously.
And there's so much different jazz too.
Yeah, they're all different. But my go-to is Paul Desmond because like, I don't know. It's just, his vibe is very simple. It doesn't get too complicated.
Yeah.
But if I want to...
Smooth jazz, yeah.
Yes,
I know there is some jazz out there where it's just like...
Oh, it's chaos,
different guys are doing different stuff, and it's just like... That's what they want.
Yeah. John Coltrane. If you listen to
I listened to some Funk too. Like
Funk's
some,
the shit.
Like get down on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Some Bee Gees and some Earth, Wind and Fire.
Classical rock too. Like I love
Yeah.
Queen. I really love Queen. Like there was a point where that's like all I was listening to my freshman year of college. But yeah, dude, I get inspired from a bunch of different shit. Like,
dude, the whole. So we actually talked about this last podcast about how art inspires like science and stuff like that. Dude, the world inspires art though.
Yes,
Just living and going on a walk or something will inspire art.
here's the thing. So
What's that?
everything, and this is what I believe. Maybe I mean, who the fuck am I to say this is the truth? But
Let's find out if it is.
everything inspires something else. Like any artist that I see that when they say like, oh no, dude, like this was all me, like no one inspired me, I'm like, dude, you're lying because everything is inspired by something else.
Steal change. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm sure Hitler was inspired by the previous dictator or something.
Yeah. I mean,
you're probably right.
It's a really brutal example, but it's probably true.
I mean, it is true, dude. Just anything, like you're going to be inspired from something that's already happened, and it's gonna you'll take it and make your own thing out of it.
Can we rail this in?